it's me, Arlene, from the Worcester branch of the Wayne County Public Library. And with the new year, I have been thinking about New Year's resolutions. And one of mine is to, maybe you've heard of the concept of hygge. It's the Danish sense of comfort. And I recently did a book review on the Little Book of Hygge. And today I want to show you one of the concepts that he talks about, Mike Viking talks about in his book, is dressing for comfort. And one thing he talks about is always wear a scarf, because it's very comforting to have that warm, soft item around your neck. So what I want to do today is show you how you can make a no-sew infinity scarf out of a piece of fleece. And fleece is so nice and soft. So it is just very comforting. So I'm going to show you how you can make a no-sew fleece, or no-sew fleece scarf, infinity scarf. It is so simple. So what you want to do is you just need, just a strip. This is fleece that's 56 inches wide. You can even go up to 60-inch wide fleece. The scarf, you can make it in 3 sizes. You could make an 8-inch wide scarf, a 10-inch, or a 12-inch. This one that I made here is 10 inches, and it seems to be about perfect for me. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So what you want to do is lay your fleece flat with the salvage edges together. Let's lay it like this. And we're going to measure in. Make sure that the edges are even. And we're just going to measure in with our yardstick 10 inches. And we're going to mark it. And I'm just using a regular old pen, marking it at 10 inches. Do the other side. Now I'll take my ruler and I will draw a line clear across the width of the fabric, or the half the width, because the fabric is folded. And draw a line. Okay, yep, I can see that. And now it's quite simply, I'm going to cut this line through both thicknesses to cut the 10-inch strip of fabric. Okay, so we can get rid of this piece. And now I have my 10-inch wide strip of fabric. So let's just fold that a little bit. And now we're going to work on the salvage ends. And I prefer to trim off this kind of funky print salvage end. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. It just gives it a more finished look. So we're going to trim that off. It does take a little bit off the length, but it's not enough to make a difference. And then this little end here is usually curly. Let's take that off too. All right, so now we have our clean cut ends. Let's put those together. And lay it flat, because now what we're going to do is we're going to cut the fringe that we're going to tie to make the scarf into an infinity scarf. So here I'm going to just use a ruler, and I'm going to measure up 4 inches and make a little mark, because that's how long you want to make the fringe so that you have enough to tie it. So we're going to measure up 4 inches. Just make a little mark. Now you don't need to mark the whole thing this time. You can just lay the ruler. Let's see here, we're going to lay it like this. It's kind of upside down, but that's okay. I'm going to cut every 1/2 inch. So we're going to lay the ruler down. And now we're going to cut 4 inches into the fabric. There it is, lost my mark. Every 1/2 inch. So I kind of start in the middle. I don't know why. And then, work my way out. So let's cut the one in the middle. We're going to cut up 4 inches. And then that way I know I'm getting my strips even. Let's see here. So now let's go in. So I've got 4 parts, and then I'll cut those into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strips on each one. So do a 1/2 inch. Okay. So I have my fringe cut through both thicknesses. Now you could, at this point, just use it as a wraparound scarf and it would be perfectly fine. But if you're like me, and you tend to lose your scarf as you're going places, it's better to make it into an infinity scarf so that you know it's going to stay on. So let's get this folded again. So just lay it flat with the strips together, and you start tying. So you take the first one, and I just do a square knot. Oops, that's not a square knot. And you just go down the line of the fringe and tie them in a square knot. Because the square knot stays a little bit better than, if you do the same knot. I don't know what it's called when you do the same knot over and over. All right, so all done. I've tied all those together, and they make this nice little fringe. And then what that take? 10, 15 minutes? And you have a beautiful infinity scarf. There, all done. And it's so nice and cozy, and in 15 minutes, you could make a gift for someone and tell them that we want you to be comfortable. So, thank you for joining me.